Hey guys, it's Lisa with Swifty Travels, and if I look really tired, that's because I am. I have a really long day. I had to drive to Oklahoma City and stay the night. The weather was terrible, but I am lucky enough to be staying in the Skirvin Hotel in downtown Oklahoma City. So I'm going to use this video to give you a quick tour of the hotel, let you know how I liked it.
The Skirvin Hotel is one of the top-rated hotels in Oklahoma City. It's listed in the National Register of Historic Places, and it has a haunted history. Stick around to learn more about that.
I had big plans. I was going to do a lot of sightseeing this evening. I wanted to show you guys around Oklahoma City, but the weather is absolutely terrible. 22 degrees, drizzly, icy roads, icy sidewalks, so I am staying in. Now, I just ordered a meal from the restaurant downstairs, and I'm getting room service, and I am starving, so I'll show you what I get. I hope it arrives soon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, my food finally made it. I was starving, and it did take a while. I think they were really busy. So just note that when you order room service, there's a small room service fee, and there's also, they charge tip on the bill, which I didn't realize, and I tipped the guy anyway, so it's his lucky day. He got a little extra money today. But they brought everything COVID safe. The drink is wrapped. They brought it in a brown paper bag. They were wearing masks and gloves when they delivered it to the room. So I'm going to show you what I got to eat. I ended up getting a Caesar salad with salmon. I think it's a total of $16. I bought a $10 drink, and then there was tax and tip and a room service fee on top of that. Now downstairs, there's the red piano bar. I am by myself, and I'm still very conservative with COVID, so I'm not going to go down to the restaurant. I had room service in here, but this drink is delicious. I did order a drink from the bar. It is called the Red Piano Bar, and this is the Red Piano drink. It has Bacardi Dragonberry and pomegranate liquor and cranberry juice. I had to double check the ingredients because I couldn't remember, but it says a special treat for me, and it is quite delicious.
The hotel was named for its founder, Bill Skirvin, whose daughter, Pearl Mesta, became the ambassador to Luxembourg under Harry Truman. It opened to the public in 1911. The hotel closed in 1988 and sat abandoned for most of the next 19 years until it was renovated and reopened as part of the Hilton chain in 2007. The renovation project included exterior restoration and installation of historically accurate windows and new guest elevators. In its heyday, the Skirvin hosted several notable figures such as Harry Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Elvis, Frank Sinatra, Jimmy Hoffa, and Bob Hope. There are several historical pictures on display, very interesting to take a look at. The hotel was quite the speakeasy back in the day, and the owner had an affair with one of the maids who ended up becoming pregnant. He held her in one of the rooms on the 10th floor, hidden away, not wanting to ruin his reputation. She became depressed and lonely and eventually jumped out of the window with her child to their death. Her name is Effie, and she is known to haunt the guests that are staying on the 10th floor, and she seems to especially like NBA players. There's some very interesting videos about hauntings that have occurred on the 10th floor. I'll link to some of those down in the description box.
Now, before I forget, I do want to tell you a little bit about parking. They have valet parking and they have self-parking. The valet parking was quoted as $32 a night, and the self-parking was $25. Now, I was able to get free self-parking through my work. And so when you leave the front, I parked in the very front and brought the stuff up to my room. It was cold and icy. And then you just drive around to the back and there's covered parking around back. Now, do take note that when you do self-parking, you have to walk around to the front. It is safe, but today it was cold and icy. The sidewalks were a little icy. So there was no back door to the hotel that you could come in from the parking lot. So just something to keep in mind. All those little hidden fees, they do add up.
Do you hear that noise? It's pretty loud.
Good morning, I made it. It was a great night. I slept really good. The bed is super comfortable and there were no ghosts. None that I heard of last night. So I made it through safely. I need to get an early start into work. I'm gonna go downstairs and pick up some breakfast from the restaurant. And then I'm gonna head out on those icy roads again.